It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, set for the start. And off we go from Ford Field. And that's well done by the kicking team. It was only able to make it past the 15-yard line. 16-yard right to the air, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Loose inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. That goes for 58.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now he's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. I think the ball was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Ball deep for the end zone. It is Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke. Hey, you have trust in your personnel and your downfield weapons.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Wide his man up. Running around the catch. They don't force 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over
First and 10 at the 45-yard line. On first down, it's gone. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. On third down, it's gone. He's got his tight end back before the he's going to have the first down. On third down with a pickup of 9. First and 10 at the 26-yard line. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From 23. Here's second down and 7. Brings up second and to throw is Goff. Right side, that's St. Brown. And the run down inside the 5-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, like they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers.
And he forward his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's not as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Prescott on first down. He'll get back to Javonte Williams. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboys first down. Dak can throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down. Second down, Prescott. And he's open middle of the field. It is gone. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge game, but still short of a first down. Third and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throw again. Dak. A pressure there. Got to him. He's managing to it. That fastball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. He is out of bounds there, working inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. First pass, Cowboys. Prescott again. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys on the board. It's now 13-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Off to throw on first down. Incomplete. The defender right there to make play. And it's second down. Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him strong come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. You know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Brings up third and he's going to be out of bounds midfield. First down to one. This is first down and 10. First and 10. That's 50-yard line. Throwing off. That's a short one. They'll give it up 4 here as he is taken down. You touch line 45. Here's second and 5. Is Goff. Scott's going to throw here on first and 10. He'll let this one go long. And it is incomplete. With a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Get this complete. That's Williams. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. And a shot. It's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down. That's the Detroit Lions. First down. Now Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's blocked after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a second and 3 for third. Second and 3. Cowboys 15-yard line. Goff to throw. On target to Laporta. And the Lions are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a That's good for a Lions. First down. First and goal. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, What a standout performance early on in this one, and the second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone, being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. He was just getting started.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. First down, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. 35-yard line. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a huge drop right there off his left foot. It's complete. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards. First and 10. It'll come on here. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. And down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line. To the air again, Prescott. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. And then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This will be returned from the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
From stars and markets, you know I like the stars. I'm just the phone with love, with the dog and with Derek. So the bar to the stick from a big hard club.
On first and 10, here's Goff. That's caught. Too far to tackle him after a gain of just a yard. Brings up second and 8 at the 20. On second down. No one on home, he'll drop it to his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Goff to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike. The quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Intercepted. And now, former first-rounder Kenneth Murray. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, like especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is gone. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he headed back forward for a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and inches. And gone. There's again, another catch. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9 for gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they move through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up. On the field, and a chance to extend that lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
I'm so sad that you thought it was fast. But you glad it's close. But it's slow. And I was being
Dak will throw it here on 1st down. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. To the goal line and in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his 1st half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. You're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. And that one just kept getting worse and worse. Finally, they bring him down.
18-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So backs up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Past the 40, inside the 20, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. 95 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Reeds for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions come back to within So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. To the line now, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Cowboys are going to open up the lead to 8. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Isaac Slosh. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop at 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
A 2nd down below for Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Bates good with the extra. And the Lions move back to within one. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Showing off the big leg. Why defender returns of his ball. Going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down, Prescott. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to get his guys a short field to work with. And a chance to take the lead. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Prescott on first down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Nice start to the drive. 8 and 10 and a quick first down. From the shotgun, it's down. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 down from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Outside, caught by Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from early, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The air again. Prescott. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. now operate for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys are going to open up the lead to 8.
Lions
34. Some feel different, you live on is glorious, guys, this school breaks it as a new team.
He'll start the full. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught on the board. Make it 11. And Quick picks up 3 yards. To throw is Goff. Here's first and 10. He'll get this one to a safety valve, complete, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for the Lions' first down. And the 22-yard line. Now Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 4.
Now it's Goff.
2nd and 6.
And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sets a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down. 4 down. Here's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and end up with first and goal. Throwing here is Goff. And then he's going to get down close to the goal line. Good job defensively. Make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the marks that I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board? Because I could have hit one more yard. Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And you got to find a way to put that ball in the field.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here. Like, they can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, Goff. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. And it is over the middle of the field. It is Goff. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Prescott. Going down the center of the field, and it's taken in. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the end. A lot of chances on that one. Bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Prescott again. Man over the middle. It's Pickett. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another. First down. A gain of 15. And the Cowboy first down.
Throw again. Down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They're trying to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6. Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
44-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from On first down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And it is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is too far.
What's up, buddy?
Incomplete. And another incompletion here.
Nah,
Third and 10.
Cupcakes killed it.
This one broken up.
I got some pasta and chicken with some garlic bread in the refrigerator.
And it is fourth down.
I got that from the same place I got the pizza from.
Series, they come out here and they decide we're just going to get down first, second, third down. All 3 positions, and Now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision there to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll work forward to about it's second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he'll take this one in. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
You can take a shot at things and just circle them all. You had to move to the circle.
For the X Factor. He gets it to go. And Cowboys open up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. That's caught by Tesla. And that keeps him on down schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
Right on second down. Goff. Left side by St. Brown. And that's a first down.
Good choice.
It's Goff. So the middle, right to stop. And they're going to run this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the
First and 10. Here's Goff. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie corner. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Right side, caught by Lee. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Closing in on 200 receiving yards in the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First down, Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the Lions' 43-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. That is caught wide on the RPO, and he will have the first down. It's even with 3 timeouts on the other side. He's going to be able to run this baby all the way down. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down at the 8. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Third and goal for Prescott. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Martin with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burt of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Dak to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. He'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. In the end zone and an intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. Cowboys tack on one more to their lead. 65. Lions.
Sitting on the church stage, Steve Nail on the mic,
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is drawn in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5 touchdown reception game in this one. One catch away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard
On first and 10, Prescott. That is and they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory. Here are the game's final play. So to win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than the opponents did. That is the difference in this game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Every day I need an ounce and a half. That's key, the only flow without snow with a bounce and a half. Listen, kid, I need an hour in cash so I can roll it up. There's a Cincinnati comes to the app. I get high because I'm in the hood. The guns is around. You take a run. You say he's the pain. Humble the man. And I'm back and roll something up. Cause if I'm showing off, just like flip. Grab my son to hold something up. I'm in the zone, on the zone. Talk to take some time. Back to back, status like hood. Got me for size, be a hundred slide in the hood. Every day. Every time. She don't know how to end it. So it's talking out there, taking a face to stand it. She like this to see your face. Now she is better. R-E-S-E-E-C-T-E. I got to see you. Check another strange mix. I'm telling you, that came into a mommy. She your fault. To get better. Mercy, find what you giving me. I'm going to see you. On the head. It's very bad. So the streets know is I'm not. And it will be better between that and us. Drink something, trying to be careful to get young in place. A versus cardio, big spies and pretty, and then sight for the disruption by straight to looking for child. It's just not before the sea was the sour milk, and it's a high, it's what I'm told. So smooth, you know, she was, you know, she was,
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Goff going to look to throw right away. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Goff. From the side That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing again is Goff. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
That's one way, and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they'll get on the side of things to come as this game unfolds.
Will be caught. It's St. Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. There's Goff. Touchdown! Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt here still to come. And his kick is no good. An auspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to move this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. To throw is Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this ball is still intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. Unlucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Finds Gibbs on a check down. Down inside the 45, going out of bounds.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get the first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Goff now looks to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. He is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up fourth down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. These guys running down the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Now it's gone. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Second down and 6 now. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Also strong run. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 17 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up to 4. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They'll find Lamb. That's complete. They'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
There's Prescott. That one down the field for Ferguson. Double team.
Stupid.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for first and 10 at their own 22. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 10. Goff now looking to throw. St. Brown. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. St. Brown. Second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One after try forthcoming. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because if few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. The gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
Second and 2 at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Not much happening on the return as they get this to a match of 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On this drive here, beginning probably with a pair of motivated crews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. There he goes left side. There he goes again. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point forthcoming. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
At the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And under the Lions pressure, he's brought down. They'll need a big play here with Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to 10. And he gets it into the end zone. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. as they've got it as we resume action. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll get out just past the 20 as his guys will go work at the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Coaches always say that every play is designed to score touchdowns. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy after that one.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Goff now to throw. And it's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They got 29 yards that time.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
That is caught by Laporta. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They're certainly not shy away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. And now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that is probably to target its backs through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
He's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for these types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Prescott now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Marcus Davenport. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Marcus Davenport drops him again for his 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. After the interception, here's gone. He gets this out line to Gibbs. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now gone. And he takes this one in for Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in for Jared Goff. And the Lions continue to pull away in this first half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
And everyone goes through this because even in the midst of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And Prescott has thrown an interception. A nightmare of the first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. And Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime and the reset button. And that's how you throw people get into the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that guy?
Yeah, excellent. Makes a quarterback look a whole lot better. Back to throw. Gone. As he throws there, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the Lions on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes in. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Prescott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. To throw is Prescott. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And again, it's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Cowboys are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that from a wide receiver's perspective. Those are the plays they draw.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Already speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing,
into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are pouring it on. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. The extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they'd gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate for the red zone now on first down. Prescott. The Cowboys Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and goal. Prescott. That is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. Goff now looks to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. There's Goff. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. This is caught. And for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta as the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after right down the middle. And around his run here in his first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big game in his sights, but he did not reel it in. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man completed. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And that was not returnable by a long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Left side to lane. And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And 2nd and goal. Now all the way back at the 14. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
You got to figure down on the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The PAT. And we cut this lead down to 25. So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play some football because they got the other team down and they look good about the position they're in. Yeah, obviously people would say just keep attacking, but I think you have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Out of the gun.
Oh my God, man. What the fuck? Oh, I straight gave him a pick. Stay away from him. We got him.
59 yards. And the Lions extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Damn, I can't get a return, you little bitch ass.
Over the back line of the end zone.
Scary ass. You know I'm gonna run that shit back.
35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we were worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's taking
Let's go.
at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Yeah. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Ah, you motherfucker. That barely got that off. All right. No problem. No problem, buddy.
Make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for Lions. Touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half of this defense and take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right?
Look at him running over there.
Let's see how that works.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep talking about your confidence. We're not seeing a confident throw right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. It's a diving catch. Almost into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he misses it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he
Yeah,
was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Yards on the play. For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Prescott now. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to at least get one score back. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. And the 2-point conversion, no good. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now it's gone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Got him. He ain't gonna be able to get back there.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not
Got
what
him.
it's going to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Prescott. Guy's man, complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 72 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive. But on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. So he will make it to the 20-yard line and go for the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Son of a bitch.
It's Williams. Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Goff. And this is going to be intercepted.
Who the fuck is this?
And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Yo.
What's up, my brother?
Shit, chilling.
Listen, I want to give you your flowers, man. I saw the video today. I was nice, man. One day you and your lady got a chance to spend a day just got you in the backyard. That's beautiful. I like that.
Yeah, man. We had fun.
She's doing things in the water. So I said, oh shit, Craig went down there and do it.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Oh, thanks, man.
This said at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the was playing. And partner,
All right, bro. You know me. I'm playing this fucking game, man.
You do your thing, man. Look.
That nigga was wide open too. All right, later on.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
I ain't gonna miss him again. I ain't gonna miss him again.
They say he wants it.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. This is going to depend on his spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Desperation time. Prescott
Peace out.
No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
Yo, somebody defend him.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is the inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now on this drive. This is 3rd and 10.
I grab singles and it's off the map. Baby, so I'm breaking off the map. Don't be thought he said it's off the map.
His hands on it, couldn't bring it in. again. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Prescott to throw on forward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Been a very strong performance from on both sides of the football. The turnover, and it's caught inside the 30. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 71 yards. And the Lions have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
That shit was just 21.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
It's like the 30 shit. Shit.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace.
Oh my God, man. Come on. Where you at?
They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Prescott. Oh my goodness, has a 5th interception. Jack Campbell will pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
In the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders,
So why do you put it hard?
it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Goff now looking to throw. There's Nick Bourne. He's got it. Touchdown.
Well, why is he doing all?
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And that last touchdown pass not only put 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Goff looking to throw. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails to the end About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Somebody hit me.
I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. To throw is gone. Under pressure, they strike him back at the 36. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll take a shot to the end zone.
No animation, right? Can't wait. I can't wait till next 27, yo.
They'll try for 2. They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track. And get us
I can't get the fuck. Let me get that shit off. It's a touchdown. Fucking garbage ass defense, yo. Holy shit. Yo, you fucking garbage. I swear.
Here's Prescott.
Let me get that shit. Oh, look, you know where I want to go now. You know where I want to go now.
picked off by Cody Joseph. Down the right sideline. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And as you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big,
and yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, I saw the pressure coming at him and just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Man, come right back. Oh, no. I'm like a bunch of monsters living in the speed bubble. To the monster.
Here's Prescott.
Real.
As him as he threw it, there never winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
This is taken in. It's complete. Pass almost at the 3 before being taken down. So almost into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw, it's Milton. He'll fire deep downfield from Williams. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Shotgun in front of 3-5 into the Costco gun and try to smoke weed to give me the grips I need and gave me to my pulse with no results. You can choose to know, still won't come close. Games are like ball, with 11, they make it close. I check some more. To the yards, you know I can go to the ball, with the top of the ball. And you need necessary without getting called, even if it means life is lost. And I can't explain why, I just love to get high. I drink like slippers, look every time I drink stripes. Try to get me very
Best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Man, come right back. Oh,
60 Maverick.
yes.
Buffalo 18.
Chelsea like. Oh, no.
Here's Milton. This is caught. He got the late touchdown here, but still not big. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. 18.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing now, Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
It'll go to gain of 4. It'll be second down. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tries to dive way out there, but it'll be third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing again is Goff. Too much juice.
Pop him around a little bit.
At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going and scoring. He's incarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
To come down on that.
Now Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Goff's going to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
This is
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened now.
Use that as answer. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. So yet again, the Cowboys are going to line up here to go for 2. Milton. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but he's got it in, complete. Now he's loose again, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for two. Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better.
Doing good.
Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end the ball game is a little frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing is Milton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.